Hello everyone, this is our next lecture on the chapter Descriptive Statistics and our topic is Measure of Dispersion. In last lecture, we saw our first measure of dispersion and very easy measure of dispersion, that is range. So range is defined as it is the difference of smallest observation and the largest observation, that is range is equal to L minus S. The corresponding relative measure of dispersion is known as coefficient of range, and coefficient of range is defined as L minus S divided by L plus S. The drawback of range is it is not calculated for open-end classes and it is not based on all observation. So this drawback of range is overcome in our second measure of dispersion, that is quartile deviation, and it is also known as semi-interquartile range. So quartile deviation is denoted by Q dot D and it is defined as quartile deviation is Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2, where Q3 is known as upper quartile or third quartile and Q1 is known as lower quartile or first quartile. The corresponding relative measure of dispersion is used for comparison is known as coefficient of quartile deviation, and it is defined as coefficient of quartile deviation is equal to Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1, where Q3 is third quartile or upper quartile and Q1 is first quartile or lower quartile. In today's lecture, we see our next measure of dispersion, that is variance and standard deviation. So the definition of variance is the arithmetic mean of the squares of deviation of the given observation from their arithmetic mean is known as variance. It is denoted by V of x or var of x or sigma square. So the definition is it is the arithmetic mean of square of the deviation, and we know that deviation is arithmetic mean of square of deviations from their arithmetic mean. From their arithmetic mean we have to subtract x bar from here. It is arithmetic mean of, this term is square of deviation of given observation from their arithmetic mean, and it is the arithmetic mean of this term, and we know the definition of arithmetic mean is x bar is equal to summation of xi upon n, means arithmetic mean of the square of deviation, so we have to divide it by n. So this is the definition of variance for individual observation. So the variance is arithmetic mean of square of deviation of the given observation from their arithmetic mean is known as variance. It is denoted by V of x or var of x or sigma square, and the definition of standard deviation is the positive square root of variance, means variance is sigma square, then its positive square root means square root of sigma square, that is equal to sigma. So the positive square root of variance is known as standard deviation and it is denoted by sigma, means standard deviation is just the square root of variance. Suppose if you have to given if variance of x is equal to 16, then compute standard deviation of x. So we know the definition of standard deviation, it is a positive square root of variance. So standard deviation is square root of 16 and square root of 16 is 4. So standard deviation of x is 4. So standard deviation is just the positive square root of variance. Now we see how to calculate variance and standard deviation for different type of data. First one is for individual observation. Individual observation means single observation like this 2, 4, 7, 9, 8 and so on. This type of observation is known as individual observation. So first we see how to calculate variance for this type of data. Means if x1, x2 up to xn are the n values of the variable x, then the variance is given by it is sigma square or var of x. Sigma square is equal to summation of xi minus x bar bracket square divided by n. For individual observation, the formula of variance is sigma square is equal to summation of xi minus x bar square divided by n. If we multiply this summation sign inside the term and evaluate the bracket, then we get that is summation of, if we evaluate this bracket xi minus x bar square, we know the formula of a minus b square, it is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Just like this we have to evaluate this term, that is xi minus x bar bracket square. So it is xi square minus 2xi into x bar plus x bar square divided by this n. So if we multiply this summation sign each and every term and divide n to the each and every term, then we get summation of xi square divided by n minus constant terms are outside the summation sign. 2 and x bar are the constant. So 2x bar summation of xi divided by n plus summation of x bar square divided by n. So this first term as it is, summation of xi square divided by n minus 2 into x bar. We know that the definition of arithmetic mean for individual observation is x bar is equal to summation of xi divided by n. Just substitute a summation of xi by n equal to x bar. So summation of xi by n is equal to x bar plus this summation is, if we have to remove this summation sign, we know that this summation is from I is equal to 1 to n, means there are n terms. So to remove this summation sign, here we can write n x bar square divided by n. Now next step is summation of xi square by n minus this 2x bar into x bar is x bar square. So it is 2x bar square plus this n and this n get cancelled. So it is x bar square. So it is summation of xi square divided by n minus 2. This x bar these terms are same. So it is minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1. So it is minus x bar square, means this formula summation of xi minus x bar square divided by n can be written as summation of xi square by n minus x bar square, and this is the proof of this formula. Means both formulas are same. You can choose any one of the formula according to the data. So first formula is sigma square is summation of xi minus x bar square divided by n, and another one is summation of xi square divided by n minus x bar square, where x bar is arithmetic mean for individual observation. Arithmetic mean is x bar is equal to summation of xi divided by n. And the formula for standard deviation, if x1, x2 up to xn are n values of a variable x, then variance is given by, then standard deviation is given by, here the word standard deviation. Then standard deviation is given by, it is denoted by sigma. Sigma is equal to standard deviation of x. We know the definition of variance, sigma square is equal to summation of xi minus x bar bracket square divided by n. And standard deviation is just positive square of this, means for standard deviation the notation is sigma and it is square root of summation of xi minus x bar square divided by n. Also another formula is sigma is equal to summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. So it is summation of square root of, means another formula is summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. Just give the square root to this, so it becomes standard deviation. So the standard deviation is sigma is equal to summation of xi square by n minus x bar square, where x bar is equal to summation of xi divided by n. For example, calculate variance and standard deviation for the following series 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 and 16. So we can see the observation are individual observation. So for individual observation, the formula of variance is, it is denoted by sigma square. The formula of variance is summation of xi minus x bar square divided by n. And the formula of standard deviation is, it is just the positive square root of summation of xi minus x bar bracket square divided by n. So for this we have to calculate summation of xi minus x bar, means firstly we have to find x bar and the value of n. So n, here number of observations are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So number of observations n is equals to 6. Then we have to calculate x bar. This is individual type of data. For individual type of data, the formula of x bar is, it is summation of xi divided by n, means sum of all these number divided by 6, that is 6 plus 8 plus 10 up to 16 divided by 6. So the sum of numerator is 66. 66 divided by 6 is equal to 11. Our next step is, we have to calculate summation of xi minus x bar square. For this we make a table in the table of 3 columns. First column is xi, means this number of observation we can write it as it is. Then second column is of xi minus x bar, means we have to subtract this each xi from the x bar, and for this example our x bar is 11. And third column is summation, we have to do sum of xi minus x bar square, means square of second column, and after that we take its sum. So in first column we write the observation as it is, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 and 16, and the sum is 66. Now second column is xi, means each xi minus x bar. Our x bar is 11. So first one, 6 minus 11, it is minus 5. Similarly 8 minus 11, which is equals to minus 3. Next 10 minus 11, which is equals to minus 1. Next one is 12 minus 11 equals to 1. 14 minus 11 equals to 3. 16 minus 11, which is equal to 5. And column number 3 is square of column number 2. That is minus 5 square is 25. Minus 3 square 9. Minus 1 square 1. 1 square is 1. 3 square is 9. And 5 square is 25. Now take sum of all these numbers, that is 25 plus 9 plus 1 plus 1 plus 9 plus 25. So it is 70. Now we have to calculate variance and standard deviation. So the variance, that is sigma square, is equal to, the formula is variance of x is equal to summation of xi minus x bar square divided by n. And summation of xi minus x bar square is 70 and n is 6. So 70 divided by 6, which is equals to 11.6667. And variance is, it is the positive square root of, standard deviation is positive square root of variance, that is sigma is equal to summation of xi minus x bar, it is square root of summation of xi minus x bar bracket square divided by n. So just substitute the value and take the square root, that is summation of xi minus x bar square is 70 divided by n is 6, and its value is 11.667, means we have to take the square root of 11.6667, which is equals to 3.4156. In this way we can calculate variance and standard deviation for individual type of data. Now here we use our first formula, that is this formula, summation of xi minus x bar square divided by n. We can solve another example by using this formula, summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. We can solve same example by using this another formula and check whether the answers are same or not. Same example, calculate variance and standard deviation for the following series. Series is same. So our formula is, second formula is variance of x, that is sigma square, is equal to summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. And standard deviation is sigma is equal to, it is square root of summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. So for this our first step is we have to calculate x bar. So x bar is equal to summation of xi divided by n, that is 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 14 plus 16 divided by 6. Here number of observations are 6, that is 66 divided by 6, which is equals to 11. Now we make a table because we required xi and xi square. We required this term xi square, and originally these observations are xi. So in our table we create two rows. First row contains the values of xi and second row contains the values of xi square. So xi means the given value as it is. Xi square means sum of these values, that is 6 square, 8 square, 10 square, 12 square and 16 square. Now our formula is sigma square is equal to summation of xi square by n minus x bar square. So just substitute that value, and this summation of xi square is 796. So summation of xi square is 796 divided by n. It is 6 minus x bar square. Our x bar is 11 and its square. So 796 divided by 6 is equal to 132.6667 minus 11 square is 121, and the subtraction of 132.6667 minus 121 is 11.6667. So the variance is 11.667. Now sigma means standard deviation is, it is just the positive square root of variance, means just take the square root of variance. Our variance is 11.6667 and its square root is standard deviation. So standard deviation is 3.4156. So here our variance is 11.667 and standard deviation is 3.4156. And in previous example our variance is also 3.41 and sigma square is 11.6667. Means by using both the formulas we get the same answer. So choice is ours, means which formula we have to use. So we can choose either of the or any one of the formula. Now next one is calculation of, next topic is calculation of standard deviation and variance for discrete frequency distribution. Discrete frequency distribution means individual observation with frequency, means this type of data. If the observations are 10, 20, 30 and 40 and their respective frequencies are 5, 9, 2 and 3, means this type of data, single observation along with frequency. This data is known as discrete frequency distribution. So for discrete frequency distribution, the formula of variance is sigma square is equal to fi into summation of xi minus x bar square divided by n. And another formula is sigma square is equal to summation of fi xi square divided by capital N. Capital N means summation of fi, means summation of fi xi square divided by n minus x bar square. For discrete frequency distribution, we know that arithmetic mean is x bar is equal to summation of fi xi divided by n or summation of fi xi divided by summation of fi. Capital N means summation of fi. The formula for standard deviation, it is just the positive square root of variance, means square root of summation of fi into xi minus x bar square divided by n, or some sigma is equal to square root of summation of fi xi square divided by n minus x bar square, means standard deviation is just the positive square root of variance. For example, calculate variance and standard deviation for the following frequency distribution. Data is, there are two rows. In first row the value of xi's are given and in second row their respective frequencies are given. We have to calculate its variance and standard deviation. We know the formula for variance is, it is summation of fi xi minus x bar bracket square divided by summation of fi, or the second formula is, it is variance sigma square is equal to summation of fi xi square divided by summation of fi minus x bar square. mostly we use this formula because this formula is very easy for the calculation. So from this formula we can see we required summation of fi x bar then fi into xi square. So our column must be, first column is of xi, second column fi, means these are the two given values which we write as it is. Then xi square because we required fi into xi square. So for this first we calculate xi square separately, and just remember it is only xi square, it is not fi into xi square. This formula is fi into xi square. So this is wrong, this is right, means we have to square the xi and then multiply it by fi. So in table our first column is xi fi, next one is xi square, third one is fi into xi because we have to calculate x bar, and the formula for x bar is equal to summation of fi xi divided by summation of fi, means for this we required fi into xi. And next one is for sigma square we required fi into xi square. So first column is xi, the value of xi's are given, we write it as it is. Then fi, these values are also given. Next column is xi square. Xi square means square of first column, that is 2 square is 4, 4 square is 16, so on, 10 square is 100. Now next column is fi into xi, means column number 1 into column number 2, that is 2 into 2 4, 4 into 4 16, 6 into 14 84, 8 into 8 64, and 10 into 2 is 20. Next one is fi into xi square, means column number 2 into column number 3, 2 into 4 8, 4 into 16 64, 14 into 36 504, 8 into 64 512, 2 into 100 which is equals to 200. Now we have to take summation of this fi is 30, sum of this column means summation of fi into xi is 188, and sum of this column fi xi square is 1288. Now just substitute all these value in this formula and calculate variance and standard deviation. So for variance firstly we have to calculate arithmetic mean. So the formula of arithmetic mean is x bar is equal to summation of fi xi divided by fi or divided by capital N. Summation of fi xi is 188 and capital N is 30. So 188 divided by 30 which is equal to 6.2667. Then the formula of variance is, it is denoted by sigma square, summation of fi xi square by n minus x bar square. The summation of fi xi square is 1288. So 1288 divided by n minus this x bar 6.2667 square. So it is 1288 divided by 30 is 42.9333 minus square of this x bar, it is 39.2715. Subtraction of these two is 3.6617, that is variance is 3.6617. Now standard deviation of x, it is just the positive square root of variance. Our variance is 3.6617 and its square root of 3.6617, it is 1.9135. In this way we can calculate variance and standard deviation for the discrete frequency distribution. So in today's lecture we saw the definition of variance and standard deviation. Variance is the arithmetic mean of square of deviation of given observation from their arithmetic mean, and standard deviation is just the positive square root of variance. Then we saw how to calculate variance and standard deviation for individual observation and for discrete frequency distribution. So for individual observation, the formula of variance is, it is summation of xi minus x bar square divided by n, or summation of xi square by n minus x bar square, and standard deviation is just the positive square root of variance. And for discrete frequency distribution, the formula of variance is, it is summation of fi into xi minus x bar square divided by n, or summation of fi xi square by n minus x bar square. In next lecture we will continue with our next topic. Thank you.